Most haunted places in the world. Number 1. Hoya Bashu Forest, Romania. The Hoya Forest is a forest situated to the west of the city of Cluj-Napoca. The forest is used as a common recreation destination. From the moment a military technician captured a photograph of a UFO hovering over the forest in 1968, Hoya Bashu has gained paranormal notoriety around the world, with some believing it to be a portal that causes visitors to disappear. According to The Independent, those who have passed through the forest without being zapped into another realm have reported rashes, nausea, and feelings of anxiety. Known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, the spooky curved trees that populate the forest just add to the eerie atmosphere. Number 2. Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, Canada. Built in 1888 to encourage tourism and sell train tickets, this chateau-style hotel sits pretty by the Rocky Mountains in Banff National Park. But it gets a tad more gothic once you get inside, and we aren't talking about the architecture. The Calgary Herald has reported several resident ghosts, including a bride who supposedly fell down the stone staircase during her wedding. But there's a less tragic spirit too. Sam the bellman, who worked at the hotel until 1975 and claimed he'd come back to haunt the joint. His spirit supposedly pulls shifts helping people with their bags before disappearing. Number 3. Eastern State Penitentiary, Philadelphia. The castle-like Eastern State Penitentiary took solitary confinement to new levels when it was built in 1829. Prisoners lived alone, exercised alone, and ate alone. When an inmate left his cell, a guard would cover his head with a hood so he couldn't see or be seen. The prison had to abandon its solitary system due to overcrowding in 1913. Although the forms of punishment did not get any less severe, chaining an inmate's tongue to his wrists is one example. Closed for good in 1970. The site now welcomes thousands of visitors every year, both for its museum and Halloween celebrations. Reported paranormal happenings have included disembodied laughter, shadowy figures, and pacing footsteps. Number 4. Bangar Fort, India. The Bangar Fort is a 17th century fort built in the Rajasthan state of India. It was built by Bhagwan Das for his younger son Madho Singh. Located just 100 miles southwest of Delhi, the lush ruins of Bangar Fort make for a curious juxtaposition against the desert landscape of Rajasthan. To this day, the oasis remains largely uninhabited due to an alleged curse cast by a disgruntled sorcerer after his advances were rebuffed by a local princess. Number 5. Stanley Hotel, Estes Park. Stanley Hotel is a 142-room colonial revival hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, United States. Approximately 5 miles from the entrance to Rocky Mountain National Park, the Stanley offers panoramic views of Lake Estes, the Rockies and especially Long's Peak. It was built by Freeland Oscar Stanley of Stanley Steamer fame and opened on July 4th. The Stanley Hotel's stately Georgian architecture and world-renowned whiskey bar have lured travelers to Estes Park since opening in 1909, but the hotel reached new levels of fame after inspiring Stephen King to create the Shining's fictional Overlook Hotel. That eerie association aside, many other ghost sightings and some mysterious piano music have been connected to the hotel, and the Stanley Hotel has nightly ghost tours and psychic consultations from the in-house Madame Vera. After Stephen King walked through the halls, he said he encountered some ghostly children wandering the halls and was even said to have witnessed a party in the McGregor Ballroom, attended by some otherworldly guests. Subscribe as we upload on a regular basis.